I just discovered the biggest loser on the internet. And I'm talking about like a catastrophic loser. A loser that I believe that everyone who got something to lose should stay away from. His name is Tay Too Smooth. He was recently outed as the biggest snake on the internet. Like, he's a perennial backstabber. He goes around backstabbing anyone who gives him an opportunity. And it wasn't until he got exposed recently that people from his past began to come out and reveal how he backstabbed them.
Burgers in the mouth. Yo, appreciate you for the sub.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
This
has happened before. Chat, this is a cycle. This is a cycle. I was part of this. I was part of this already, bro. No. I literally was a part of this already.
You know?
Need to wake the fuck up. I didn't think it was an act.
No more burning.
This is an act. It's not real. He's not crying because he's sad about the situation. He's sad because he's exposed. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have a section, a Tay Too Smooth section, if I get accepted as professor. Watch who you call your friend. Watch who you bring around. A lot of the people that you went to high school with or middle school with should not transition with you to whatever it is you're doing when you're an adult. Because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, some of them high school friends still got that high school mentality and that envy.
That describes Tay so perfectly, and the reason why he's able to really psychoanalyze Tay and get such a perfect description of him is because he was backdoored by Tay too. This time around, Tay was able to find a whole new friend group, able to rebrand himself, and was able to work his way into the graces of one of the most popular streamers on earth, called Blackboy Max. Max got infinite motion. Max got motion on every platform on the internet. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You know how much motion you gotta have to still have motion on Facebook? When Max like streams on Twitch, at times he's doing 100,000 live viewers. He don't need nobody, bro. He good by himself. But he still brought in certain people around him because he wanted to give back to his homies. He took a liking to Tay. So he brought Tay around, try to give Tay some game, try to give Tay some clout, try to really, you know, like boss up Tay. But when Tay came around, he came around with the mentality of, why is Max getting 100,000 live viewers and I'm getting 100? I'm more funny than him. I'm more entertaining. I'm smarter than him. He don't really got that much juice. So instead of coming around and appreciating his blessings and appreciating the friendship that Max was providing, he was coming around envious, jealous, not understanding why Max was getting all this love and he wasn't where Max is at because he believes he's better than Max. This the part I can't respect. You come around, you're clearly envious, you clearly have some type of hostility or resentment towards the dude. Instead of expressing it, you don't, because you know when you express it, that clout that you're benefiting for being around him is gone, right? You are excommunicated. You're out of here. So you channel a way to express your resentment and your envy into other avenues, like opening up burner accounts and alt accounts on Twitter and other platforms to bash the man and bash people around you. He created a burner account to spread propaganda about himself in their Twitter community where all the fans were located and engaging. So he will make posts like, if Tay moves to LA with Max and gets a setup, he'll definitely be in the same convo as Marlon and Yugi, which are other popular streamers. Again, there's nothing bad with posts like this, but where he messes up is when he takes it a little too far. Like, fans was responding back with, no, Wayne deserves this. No, this person deserves it. And these are people that are his friends. These are people who are part of the community that he's in, that he hangs with. He's always around them. And when fans would show love to those people, he'll respond kind of dumping on his own friends. He'll respond back with, Gauls don't even stream, and I'm guessing you're one of Wayne's 5 viewers. Fans are showing love to his homies in the community, and he's using his burner account to talk down on his homies. But those people, for the most part, they're not really that popular. They're just part of the entourage. But he messes up when he starts making posts about Blackboy Max himself, the person who has given him his entire clout, the person who has given him all his motion. He then begins to make posts not to like win over the fans and have them sort of convince Blackboy Max for him to be on stream more. But no, he begins to talk down on Blackboy Max in the community.
We went from late night song wars and Fortnite with the Pee-wees to watching Silky stall while Max fuck random shit. The highs are high, but the lows, man, are the lows. Wow. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Max the L man's in this situation, bro, trying so hard to cover up the fact he's a promiscuous womanizer. Mind you, he's saying this while I pay for his flight. I already living in the crib I got.
It gets even more despicable when you look at the timestamps of when he sent out these tweets talking down on Max, because some of these tweets came when Max flew him out with Max money. Max put him in his house. Max gave him viewership in front of 100,000 people, and he was sleeping on Max's couch and absorbing all the clout from Max. And it was during that time he was on Max's couch, literally on Max's couch, after being flown out on Max's dime, tweeting out bad things about Max. People like this, you got to stay away from, bro. This dude is despicable, and like he's horrible. And if you're wondering how do they know this is his burner account, despite the fact that all the tweets are about him and they're only positive, well, he made some mistakes and errors, right? Like in some screenshots that he would post, it would clearly give up his identity because he's either not really that smart or he just don't understand how the internet works, or he just slipped up.
If this was not Tay's IG account, it would say follow or following right here or follow back. If this was not Tay's IG account, his would not pop up first without having to search his name. Because here's the thing when you backdoor. You gonna get caught if you a dumb. Tay, you're a dumb. You're a dumb. You should.
He got caught in 4K. Now, for people who use burner accounts, I never understand why they will use a burner account only to talk about themselves. That's like the quickest way for somebody to find out what your burner account is. Imagine clicking on a random page with like 2 followers and following, I don't know, 1,000 people, and their entire tweet history is all about Poetic Flacco. Like what? Now, I don't have a burner, so if somebody does that, like that's somebody trying to frame me. But yeah, bro, if there's a page with like no following whatsoever that was created this year with nothing but tweets about this person, it's that person's burner, unless some troll try to frame them. But that's the only occurrence, bro. In this case, he exposed himself. He got caught in 4K. Got caught in 4K. No getting past this. Now, a real man, somebody with integrity and principles, will probably own up to it and say, hey, bro, it was a mistake. It was a moment of weakness. I just wanted to control the fan narrative, man. I'm sorry if I brought you any pain. If you feel like I snaked you, I'm sorry. But no, when he got confronted about it, he decided the best course of action was to lie and deny.
I ain't do it. I don't know how. I ain't do it though. I don't know. These cook me.
So instead of apologizing, you just gonna come in here lying? Like, at least apologize. How you talking about me when I flew you out here? You know how much money I've given you? You know how much money you've lost me?
Hey, I'm not lying. Alright, my fault, bro.
So then why did that shit say...
Hold on. Hold on. I'll talk about it some other time. Low key, bro. Hold on.
There's no other time.
Yeah,
gang.
I'm gonna hit you in 15.
I'm good, gang. It's cool. All right, bro.
All right.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, work, twin.
Well, chat. No more Tay Too Smooth.
This really hurt Playboy Max, because Playboy Max is like, bro, I showed you nothing but genuine love. Like, I can understand if there was a situation where, I don't know, bro, like, we got into it, it was a huge conflict. No, bro, like, I did for you what I probably haven't done for anyone else, bro. Like, I showed you the most attention, I gave you the most love, because I really seen something in you, and I felt like, people was making you the butt of the joke a little bit too much, bro, so I kind of had like a soft spot for you. And for you to turn around and do this, after a lot of people warned Max and told Max, hey, bro, don't mess with him, bro. He's like a community hopper. He burned bridges in almost every community he's in, and Max still gave him a chance. And you know what he rewards Max with? Now, I understand making a burner, let's say in the moment of weakness, but to lie to this man's face is crazy. Right? To lie to lying to his face after you got called in 4K to me is more disrespectful than anything he said. Because now you don't even respect me enough to be honest with me. Right? Now, eventually he realized he's overcooked. They got all the proof, all the evidence, and he can stop lying. Right? But before he even fessed up to it, he convinced a lot of people around him that he was telling the truth and he didn't know where those burner accounts came from and it wasn't him. And those people were on Twitter screaming until they were like purple and blue in the face defending him. And then eventually he copped out to it. Right? He admitted and confessed that it was him. But he still didn't want to take accountability, and he was finding ways to make it all Max's fault that he had to create a burner account.
Don't lie, I'm gonna just tell y'all niggas. You feel me? All I can do is tell the truth. Yes, nigga, those were my accounts. They were my accounts. I was the one making the tweets. Yes, they were mine. I was making the tweets. I did it. You feel me? Now, the reason why I lied is because I just wanted to talk things off cam and shit before we come and like bring things on the camera, you feel me? So for that, I do want to apologize to all the niggas that was defending me, thinking that I denied it and shit on it. It was actually me. So I do want to apologize to y'all niggas. Big apologies to Nez, bro, because that nigga was actually like defending me tooth and nail, you feel me? Apologize to Jay, you feel me? Because that nigga also was defending me. But it was more or less as like, you feel me? He just didn't want toxicity in his shit.
Dude is such a narcissist. Yeah, I mean, I want to apologize for, well, not really, man, but just for lying to y'all. Even when he's trying to tell the truth, he can't help but lie. Because all the people he claimed he lied to because he wanted to keep it offline, he lied to them offline. He told them, hey, bro, I lied to y'all, bro, because I wanted to wait until we can talk. But he told them offline. That's how they knew, hey, yo, Tay saying it's not him. He told them boys offline. They called him, said, hey, bro, tell me the truth. And he lied to their faces. Now, the most interesting part about all of this, because he eventually gets on a call with Playboy Max, and he just makes himself look horrible. But before he gets on a call with Playboy Max, he says straight up that he don't regret nothing he says, or nothing he did at all.
But, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna, it's nothing really to apologize about. I do want to apologize for not saying shit to his face, you feel me? So that's the only thing I really want to apologize about. Other than that, I said what I said, you feel me? I just got to stand on that, you feel me? Ain't no backtracking. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Talking about some close the back door. Acting like I said some heinous shit. Bro, like, I was watching a little bit of this response, or like his reaction to the shit. Talking about some, bro, I had him with me. He know all my, like, he knows so much about.
You created a burner, not only to boost yourself up, but you was calling your friend a womanizer, and you was contributing to your friend getting a lot of hate online. You was saying things to bash your friend in a group where the fans are, knowing Max have literally cried on stream for getting hate. You know this. The dude who have given you opportunities out of the goodness of his heart because he didn't need you at all, that dude, and knowing how hard Max takes in like public criticism, you went online to add to the pile on that made Max literally cry and shed a tear. You're despicable, bro. Now, when he got on the call with Max and Max asked him, bro, why did you snake me? Yo, he completely flips the script on Max and makes himself a victim.
Like, seeing that on Twitter, how do you see that and then be like, damn, bro, like, let me get a banger off on this? When you know how much hate I be sometimes receiving, why would you want to fuel that? Especially something like that.
But I can ask you the same question, though, Max. Come on, bro.
Tay.
Bro, come on, bro. How many times have there been, like, crazy clips? And you never asked me how I feel about certain clips. And you know I can't control when clip shit, and that's all they do is clip shit. You feel me?
Tay,
so it's like, bro,
stop. I have made mistakes. You have made mistakes. If you do something, I'm going to tell you to your face. If I do something, you go in my Twitter com. That's my biggest issue, gang. If you have a problem with any of my actions, I'm not a perfect human. Okay, that's fine. Tell me. why not just tell me? Just tell me. And you're saying, yo, can you explain this concept of, oh, Max is like, I can't tell him to his face. When have I ever made that? Like, I don't understand that.
It's not a thing. That's what I'm saying.
That.
But that's just how I felt, bro. You feel me? Like, I felt like, given the dynamic, bro, it's hard, bro. Like, trying to, like, you feel me? Like,
we don't feel you, bro. You are a snake. Voluntarily being on stream and being goofy and being made of by the fans because you are goofy or doing goofy things on stream and having it clipped is not equivalent to you coming on a burner account to down talk your homie and to add to the public backlash that he's currently getting for just being him. Is not the same. And he's trying to turn it into the same thing. It's completely disingenuous, bro. He is a horrible, horrible, horrible human being, bro. I'm just being real, bro. This dude is terrible. He's terrible. He's horrible, bro. Now, again, he takes no... Yo, I don't even understand why you would hop on a call after confessing to doing these things and not plan on taking accountability. Because when Max asks him about down talking his other homies, he says... he did it to motivate them, right? He was making fun of their viewership with the fans, right? Telling the fans how they don't deserve to be at Max's house over him because he wanted to motivate them.
Keep going.
Yeah, it started off as me just like, you feel me, trying to show myself love and get niggas on track, like pushing myself and shit like that on some shit, just glazing myself.
Which, if you got caught for that,
like,
at the end of the day, yeah, that I wouldn't. It's the hate and shit. Talking like, bro, want to wane 5 viewers. Like, what the, bro, what's the point of that, bro? You belittling the bros to boost yourself?
Okay, well, yeah, but I feel like that shit should also be motivating, bro, because, like, I dead ass trying to get to be, like, you know how it, bro, is not really, like, grinding for real how he should be.
And that's not like, your place to then go shit off the bros on a burner.
But that shit also, bro, that's just how I feel. Like I said, nigga, I tell these all the time, but it's like, bro, I just felt like that's just something I wanted to vent about and say. So,
yo, imagine me seeing Silky stream less. Damn, bro, listen to me. Let me load up this motherfucker, go in his Twitter comp. Man, one of Silky whatever viewers. Man, bro, this hacking. He never streamed, bro. What the? At the end of the day, nigga, we all grown men, bro. We all grown men. Just tell them to their face if they don't take that advice, it's not your place. You're not their father. And even then, nobody father gonna make a burner on them and go to their Twitter con. What the?
I would say he has a God complex. If I really believed that he thought he was helping these dudes, no, bro. He was trying to turn the audience against them. He was trying to boost himself up, make the audience feel like they needed him, or like just try to start propaganda, bro. Like this is how propaganda starts everywhere. All right, you put out publication and change people's minds, bro, because it's a hive mentality on social media. Brilliant strategy, but you don't do this to your friends, bro. This is not what you do. I feel like the worst part about all of this, and the part where, if we were in person and this dude told me this, I would have squabbled him up, bro. Bro, we fighting, bro. Was once Black Boy Max let him know, hey, bro, we got to go our separate ways, man. It's all love, but, if you'll do it once, you'll do it again. This man says with a straight face, I mean, I'm not even tripping, bro. It was a blessing in disguise anyways. Him doing this, him snaking Black Boy Max, him backdooring him, backstabbing him, was apparently a blessing in disguise because just hear out his flawed reason, bro. This is insane, bro. This dude is a one-of-a-kind human being, bro. I ain't never seen, well, no, I've seen people like this in real life, but I ain't never seen somebody just this flawed on social media, just embracing being a F ninja like this, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest, gang. Like, once again, bro, obviously it's a cutoff just because if you do this once, you would do it again.
Bro, I'm not worried about the cutoffs, bro. It's good, bro. It's low key a blessing in disguise because it's like, nigga, it's like I'm free from like all the toxicity and the hate from the calm, bro. Just posting clips every time I look up after a stream, nigga. It's a clip of me getting hate formed in the 5-star community and shit. Go on stream, keep on making clowning me and shit. Every day, it's just like, bro, like you telling me that like I should be, you feel me? You telling me that you want me to like go crazy and like you want me to get out of that slump of like being like a loser and clowning me, but like you, every time you boot up stream, you kind of add to that shit.
He somehow managed to take no accountability, but somehow managed to pass off accountability to Playboy Max the entire stream, bro. People like this are people you need to stay away from. Now, I wouldn't say don't bring people along with you for the ride. I would say, yo, bring people who you know is genuine. And even that is really hard, man. But I feel like there's signs, yo. Do would come around, he would start rather start moving envious, start looking a certain way on stream. I feel like yo, you could spot envious energy around you, bro. Right? Or yo, better case scenario is yo, surround yourself with people who are doing well. Right? Surround yourself by people who are on your level. Surround yourself by people who are holding their weight. Because when you're trying to do for somebody, bruh, eventually they're gonna start looking at you wondering or being envious of why they don't got what you got. Yo, you could pay your homeboy who's homeless. Meaning, yo, you see your homeboy is homeless, bro. You can pay him $100,000, man, right? To turn on your computer every day. You pay him $100,000 a year to turn on your computer every day. Just click, bloop, 1 second worth of work, he gets $100,000 a year, right? He'll be extremely grateful initially. But after a year of making that $100,000, after a year of pushing that button, after a year of going out and you buying Birkin bags for your chick, and he got to buy LV bags for his chick, you go out and you buying $20,000 worth of shoes, and he got to buy $5,000 worth of shoes because it's different income brackets. Eventually, he's gonna start becoming envious. And the first thing he gonna say is, you wouldn't be able to stream if I ain't turn on that computer. You wouldn't be able to make that $1 million if I ain't turn on that computer. Who you know gonna turn on that computer like me? Eventually, bruh, they get complicit and then ungrateful. You gotta surround yourself with people, bro, who are on your level. The minute you see yourself carrying somebody, shit. Y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? What do you guys think about this, okay? What do you guys think about this, man? Y'all think he got a point? Y'all think what he did was egregious enough to be blackballed and banned from his friend group? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out on my screen why Antonio Brown is being accused of shooting up Aiden Raw's event after the Muslims confronted him at the event. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.